Sometimes we have so much free time on our hands that we start to die of boredom. Sure, you could just binge watch Netflix all day, but if you're looking to do something more engaging instead, you've come to the right place. You'd be surprised at all the creativity that boredom could inspire. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to Crafty Hackers for hacks, recipes, and more. Without further ado, here are some clever hacks to help you survive boredom. The glove dog. Got some old gloves? You could use them to create a cool new toy. Using a pencil and a ruler, separate the glove into different sections for each finger like so. The parts of the glove will become the body parts of your animal toy. The thumb will be turned into a tail, parts under the index and middle finger will form a body, and the space under the ring finger and pinky is going to be the head. The fingertips will be your arms and ears. It should look something like this. Begin with the head by bending it in half and sewing the top. Then, flip it inside out and fill it with cotton. Next, sew the body up and stuff it with a bit of cotton. You'll need some small pieces of wire to keep the legs in place. Bend them to fit into the legs and fill it with more cotton. Do the exact same thing with the arms and the tail. Now, those small pieces left over are the ears. Wrap them around the back of the head and sew them together. Grab the body and position the back like so before sewing the head to it. Sew the arms and tail as well. And now, it's time for the fun part. You could personalize the toy with some googly eyes and a pin for a nose. This awesome toy would be such a cute gift for a loved one. DIY darts. To make these darts, you'll need some construction paper, matches, a needle, and thread. For starters, bend a corner of the construction paper to make a small triangle. Cut it out and fold it like so to make the back of the dart. We promise it's aerodynamic. Take the matches and remove the rough part of them. Then place the matches close together in a group of 4 attached to the piece of paper. Wrap a thread around the matches to make sure they're secured. Make sure to use a lot of it because you don't want the dart to come loose in mid-air. When you're halfway through sealing it up, slide a needle through the middle of the matches and finish with the thread. Now it's time to have fun! You can make your own dartboard and throw these bad boys at it all you want. Just use them responsibly. The puzzle to your heart. If you love cute little puzzles, then this is the hack for you. All you need are some popsicle sticks, some paint, and a cookie cutter of your choice. Line up all the popsicle sticks and use tape to keep them close. Then, place your cookie cutter on top of the popsicle sticks and use it to perfectly paint over the sticks. Let the paint dry. Remove the tape, mix up the popsicle sticks, and voila! Your puzzle is complete. You could use other cookie cutters to make it as complicated as you want. The choice is yours. The catcher. All you need are some bendy straws, tape, and yarn thin enough to fit through straws. To begin, cut out a string of yarn approximately twice the length of the straw. Make 2 little incisions on one side of the straw, spaced equally apart underneath where the straw bends. Then, slide the string through the straw, making sure to let it hang out of the bottom a bit. and tape it up. You should be able to pull on the long string and make it jiggle like a finger. Rinse and repeat until you have a full hand of 5 fingers. Tape all of the straws together at the bottom and spread them apart. When you pull on the strings, the straws will make a grabbing motion. Now, nothing can slip through your fingers. Well, nothing except this tool keychain. Oh, come here, you slippery monster! Ah! The spinning candle. You could finally put that fidget spinner to good use, but you'll also need some clothespins and a candle. You can use a cap from an empty tin as a base and surround it with clothespins. Looks neat. Take some plasticine and place it on top of the 3 sections of the fidget spinner. Now, take the candle cap and place it on the fidget spinner. Make sure it's secure and spins smoothly. Place the candle holder in the middle with the candle inside. And there you have it. Once you light the candle, you could have some fun playing with fire, literally. The egg trick. If you want to turn your egg into a rubber ball, all you need is some vinegar. Seriously. Just place the egg in a bowl and pour enough vinegar for the egg to be completely soaked. Let the egg sit in vinegar for 24 hours and then take it out. Vinegar dissolves the eggshell over time, which turned the egg into a slightly translucent and rubbery ball. Isn't science amazing? It's awkwardly squishy and kind of bouncy, but we don't recommend dropping it more than a few centimeters high. It doesn't even look like an egg anymore. The baking soda balloon. If you always struggle to inflate balloons, then we've got a solution for you. For starters, use a funnel to pour some vinegar into a large plastic bottle. Then use a funnel to fill your uninflated balloon with baking soda. Place the balloon on top of the bottle and allow the baking soda to slide into the vinegar. Your balloon will start inflating in no time. Just make sure your bottle is tall enough that those bubbles don't reach the balloon because it might make things a little messy. Even when the bubbles calm down, the balloon is still going strong. Pistachio ladybugs. Instead of throwing all those pistachio shells away, you could use them in our next hack. You'll also need red, black, and white permanent markers. Cover the whole outside of the shell in red. Then take your black marker to make the face and stripe of the ladybug and to create the iconic black spots. Use the white marker to show the cute little facial features of the ladybug. And there you go, your very own pistachio bug. Just look at those little critters. If you want to take things up a notch, move them onto a cup. Glue the inside of the pistachio shell and place them all over the outside of the cup. You could even use it to hold your toothbrushes. So it's a win-win situation in our book. The button tire race car. To make your own toy car, all you need is a clothespin, a straw, 4 buttons, and tape. Cut the straw into 2 pieces the length of a clothespin. Then cut 2 long strings of wire and thread them through one of the buttons. Twirl it tight at the back to make sure it stays together. You can't go losing a tire now. Put the straw through the wire and seal it up by threading a button on the other side. Again, wrap it around to make sure it's sealed tightly. It should be able to roll with ease. Do the exact same thing to make another set of wheels. Place both sets of wheels in the clothespin and tape up the back so there's no suspension problems. You're now every kid's favorite person. You're welcome. The lemon volcano. A lemon could erupt under the right circumstances. For starters, make a small cut on one side of the lemon to make it stand, and cut the other side open and hollow it out. Next, you'll need baking soda and food coloring. Put a few drops of red food coloring inside the lemon. Then, pour some dishwasher liquid and a spoonful of baking soda. Mix everything together and your lemon will start erupting. It's a fun little spin on the traditional volcano eruption school project. The lava flow is actually quite beautiful. Origami spinning tops. For this hack, all you'll need are 2 pieces of construction paper. Bend the paper so it looks like a perfect triangle and rectangle. Then cut off the excess paper from the triangle to get a perfect rectangle. Open up the triangle and using a ruler, separate the paper into thirds before folding it up like a letter. Bend the corners into triangles on opposite sides. Now that you've got it down pat, do it again with your other paper. Place the papers on top of each other like a plus sign and fold them in an overlapping pattern. Tuck the last triangle under your first triangle and stab through the middle with a thick needle before sliding a piece of wood through it. Now, you could spin these beauties until your heart's content. What was your favorite hack? Let us know in the comment section below. As always, thanks for watching Crafty Hackers. We'll see you next time.